Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is October 12th, 2021, and Bitcoin is looking like it's in a correction. I've said that probably for the past 4 or 5 days. I know, but Bitcoin is one of those assets that is so bullish, and that when it's correcting, and mind you, for those of you not subscribed, this correction is healthy. This is normal. This is not a nuke down to zero. This does not mean that Bitcoin is not going to turn around and hit six figures or go very near there. At very least, this just means that Bitcoin has run temporarily and is taking a break, just a small break, right? We're talking about a minor correction of maybe 9 to 10%, right? I see 50,500, 50,600, something like that. But Bitcoin seems not to want to break this support. And what support are we talking about? I drew it in. So for those of you subscribed, you'll see that we've been tracking this for quite some time, right? First, let's zoom out even a little more onto the 4-hourly chart. We can see it there, yeah. And we can see that I drew the 5 waves up for the Elliott wave impulse, and I thought that was, a legitimate 5 waves up. And then we've got an A. The A actually, that was correct. 5 waves up, and we've got a B wave. Basically, B wave was almost impossible for me to count. For those of you subscribed, you'll know that this confused me quite a great deal, and it caused a lot of kind of erroneous calls as to when the correction was going to happen and how exactly it was going to happen. But that's the nature of the business. It's tough, and these B waves can sometimes be very, very complex. So yeah, I have my 5 waves up. I got my A, B, C correction. That's what I think it's going to look like, right? And the A wave is the initial wave down. The B wave is the relief rally, if you will, and that lasted a long time, very long time, right? Relatively speaking, we had that B wave for about 4 days, right? And that's when I was like, okay, it's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. Okay, and just for the sake of trying to see more clearly, because this, one of the main purposes of this channel is educational, and the more you know, the more you make, right? That's the thesis. Let's see if we can't see any clarity in this B wave now that it's complete. Why do we think it's complete? Because we started going down and reversing course from it. And see, once we reverse course, you know that it's complete, okay? And that you're in your C wave. I can erase this. This is a little confusing. All right, so let's see. Can we make any sense of this? Okay, we've got our A wave. That makes sense, right? The A wave's down, 5 waves down. Then from there, you should get in. The B wave is 3 waves. So you should see 3 waves. Do we see 3 waves? Please ignore this market sell order of $44 million. This only shows up on the Bitstamp chart. Somebody's got overzealous or overly excited at trying to sell the local top rather, not the top, the local top. Relax. So the B waves counter. So that would be, so if you cut up the B waves into 3, A, B, C, right? This is the A of the B wave. Clearly. This is the B, and this is the C. Okay, do you see that? So the A is 5. No, the A is 3 waves up. So the A, B, C is 3, 3, 5. Okay, so you should get. Let me make sure of that. sorry, it's early. I don't want to misinform anybody. Go back to my manual. And the manual that I'm referring to is Elliott Waves Made Simple. That's one of my favorite books on Elliott Wave analysis. That's what I use and read and reread and refer to. You can find it on Amazon. I should probably put a referral link to it, but whatever. Or an affiliate. And the B wave in an ABC correction in a running flat, which this is. Let's see. Please. One moment. Here we go. No, that's not it. Okay, almost. I'm sorry, I just want to make absolutely sure. I'm pretty sure it's 335. Oh, I'm rereading this here. There we go. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's 335. That's exactly it. I just want to make sure, because these kinds of mistakes can really cost you when you're like, oh, I thought it was 5, and I think I previously said this was 5 waves up, right? So apologies. So this also, sorry, 5 waves down. This A was 3 as well. So 3, 3, 5. Okay, 3, 3, 5, except in the opposite way. Okay, hope everybody gets that. Apologies. So 3 waves up, 3 waves this way, and 5 waves that way. And you can clearly see the 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the 5th wave. That was the end of the 5th wave of this B wave, right? The middle wave. And now we start the descent into the C wave, right? 1, 2, and we're about to get the 3rd wave. The 3rd wave is the most impulsive, the most sort of the longest usually, but sometimes it's not, but it's never the shortest. And that is, the 3rd wave is going to break this support that's kind of formed this head and shoulders, right? This bearish head and shoulders pattern. And the target for that is going to be the height. Well, actually, this is the head and shoulders, the larger. There's 2, all right? There's a small head and shoulders right here in the right shoulder, and then there's a larger head and shoulders. Actually, there's nothing but head and shoulders. You see this head and shoulders here, head and shoulders here, right? And then a head and shoulders here. But then a larger head and shoulder structure. It's actually a very nice textbook head and shoulders. I'm just going to draw it out just for those of you to see very, very, very clearly. If we can find the tool. I don't know why I can't. I like use this every day, and then like when I'm trying to find the tool, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. All right, there we go. And yes, I know you can make tools in. You can put tools in like a quick find on your screen, but I don't want stuff on my screen, so I don't use that. What the heck is it trying? No. That's not it. What are you doing? All right. This is the left shoulder, very clearly. This is the head, very clearly, right? And this is the right shoulder, very clearly. This is one of the neatest, cleanest, most textbook head and shoulders I've seen in a long time, right? And the head and shoulders, for everybody, just to be clear, is a bearish pattern, okay? And that's not one of those, oh, it sometimes breaks up. No, it's like it always breaks down, almost always, right? I don't think it's 100%. Nothing's 100%, but it's pretty much almost always breaking down. So that's the target. And so that's going to be our 3rd wave in this mini impulse. And that 3rd wave is going to be, you guessed it, within the 1st wave of this larger descent down to 50,500 thereabouts. That's the target, and that target was set from using I'm going to erase this now. From using the B wave, because the B wave's running, right? And so if the B wave runs in the ABC, irregular flat correction or running correction, you use the inverse 1618 to get the C wave, and that's what we got here, and that's how we got that. So that's pretty much it. I think the last thing is it possible to count all this chop that created all this confusion, right? So we can count the 3 waves up. That's pretty simple. We can count the 5 waves up of the end of the B wave. That's simple. But was it possible to count the 3 waves in the middle? Maybe one. Oh no, that's yeah. 1, 2. No, it's gonna come down. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. 1, because then that's fractal 2. So this is why these B wave corrections are so complicated, because everything's a fractal. So within this B wave, you can split it up. So the B wave of the B wave is also a 3, 3, 5. So 3 down, 3 up, and that 3 up is going to be like this: 1, 2, 3. You see that? And then 5 down. That's the count. It's easier to do after it's happened. Try doing it while it's printing. That's why it's so difficult. That's why it's really, really, really complicated. And it's hard to base trades on when it's going to be completed. I still was, as you guys know, I keep repeating, I've been as profitable as I've ever been during this chop, trading this chop. But I wasn't necessarily relying on making money by saying, I know when it's going to end, or I know exactly all the different waves. No, I'm just trading one wave at a time, right? One at a time. So when you're longing, you're shorting, just break it up into pieces, one at a time. If it goes down some and it's complete, 5 waves complete, then it's going up again, right? And or if it's correcting, get your ABC correction, it's going up again. Went up 5 waves, it's coming down again. That's what you can count on, right? But in terms of the whole picture, it's more complicated. I know this is in the weeds. For some people, it may be too much, it may be overkill. They may just be subscribed to know, hey, Dean, just tell me the price, where it's going, what the target is. I get that. But the real money in this space is made in the education on understanding all of these concepts, the minutia, really getting down into the weeds, being able to be precise. That's when you can make a killing, and I can speak to I've never made as much money in so little time. Period. That's it. And, the more I learn, the better I get. And, while we're up here, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite analyst, even respectable analysts, people I respect, people you respect, we're saying, we're going to the moon, it's over. Some bears, perma bears, not just any bears, perma bears. I'm not a perma bear, okay? I know some of you guys unsubscribed or disliked the videos. I said we're going down. It just is what it is, okay? I am a huge believer in this space, in this product, in this protocol. All right, I love Bitcoin. But if we're going to correct, right? It's temporary. But there are some people out there that are perma bears. Whatever they see, they're like, it's going down, right? They only short. They only know how to use the red short button. And some of them are even saying, yesterday I saw on my YouTube feed, the bears are wrecked. They're going to get wrecked. It's like, dude, this is literally the wrong time to go long. It's absolutely the wrong time to go long. I mean, just look at the chart, right? And if you're subscribed to this channel, you'll know that we've been calling this for the past 5 days, right? We have run out of steam. It's very clear just looking at the patterns. It's clear looking at, just reading the charts. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go have a peek at the altcoins. I mean, it's a sea of red today. And I hope that you guys did not lose money or are not losing money, and that you started taking profit on Bitcoin or were able to. I mean, 10% is a decent kind of fall. Not financial advice, but it's kind of a smart play, kind of like our friend here did, right? Just take some profit if you can. But if you're buying and holding and you're waiting for 100K, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe you don't care about 10%, which is cool. But if you're trading, that's a huge tradable event, right? So I want to specify the two are different, right? I'm not touching my HODL portfolio until the end of the bear or the bull market, but my trading portfolio, I've been trading in and out, yeah. But the alts have been getting nuked, and Bitcoin hasn't even dropped yet, right? Bitcoin hasn't even hit, it hasn't even broken this main channel, and the alts are already scared out of their minds, right? So that's all tradable, and as you know, I've been trading Litecoin, and my target, as you can see, I've charted this out quite carefully. My target is down here. This is where I'm taking profit on my short. And yeah, all that work, all that stuff that I said in Bitcoin, I did exactly the same for Litecoin. 3 waves down, 3 waves across, 5 waves down, and we're almost finished. What's going to happen after these alts are finished correcting? Are they just going to wait for Bitcoin to do it? Maybe. Maybe Bitcoin's just going to correct in a flash. I don't know. Are they going to go down more? Probably. I don't know. But this is the technical target to this correction, and we're almost there, and Bitcoin hasn't even dropped yet. So that's crazy, right? Anyway, hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. I hope to see you guys in the live stream today at around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just come, share ideas, share your thoughts. What do you think? What have you guys been doing? What have you guys been trading? Do you even trade? Do you even trade, bro? Or are you just a hodler or whatever? I want to get to know you guys. All right. See you guys later. Bye.